Good morning, everybody. This is Kevin Cahill and Farmer Hughes from the Irish American Club of Berkshire County, and we join you this morning, as we always do, from the beautiful studios of WTBR 89.7 Pittsfield Community Radio. Good morning, Farmer.
Good morning, Kevin, and good morning to all our listeners out there.
All of them.
All of them. How was your week?
My week was fine. It was a little cooler this week, so that was nice to experience.
Yes, it was. It was nice. It was really nice. After that rain, and then nice cool down for us, so no more dreadful drenched days.
No, especially when you're working outdoors.
Yeah.
Like you do. I'm going to be playing some Martin Hayes today and some Andy Irvin, and I look forward to bringing you Bing Crosby, no less, and Colin McIntyre. How about you, Farmer?
Well, I'm going to try some Flogging Mollies today, some High Kings, and maybe if we have time, some Dropkick Murphys and the Pogues.
Excellent, excellent. And we're going to start off with Martin Hayes with The Whistler.
Michael Dwyer is my name. I'll not deny the same. In the mountains of West Wicklow I was born. I was in a fight of late with the men of 98 when we took Enniscorthy by storm. When the rising was put down, we very quickly found that in our own homes we could no longer dwell. But many's a lonely cave some form of comfort gave, and the people of these mountains know us well. Well, the snow was falling fast and the night was far advanced when the 3 safe houses came in view. The weather was severe, but a guard was posted near, though the dangers on a night like this seemed few. But some sneaking little spy to his master he did fly, and may I live to even up the score. For it's when we awoke, to be sure it was no joke, to find 100 Highland soldiers at the door. "Come out, you rebel band," cried the captain in command. "You do not have a prayer, not a hope. Surrender to me now, and your lives, I vow, will be spared the bullet and the rope." Says Dwyer to his men, "Boys, here we are again, though I'm afraid this time it cannot be denied. It would take more than God's grace to defend this place from a regiment of soldiers outside." The house was set on fire with McAllister and Dwyer, expecting to perish in the flames. With the powder and the smoke they were nearly overcome, crying a curse upon your bloody Highland games. From behind the stable wall a well-aimed musket ball caused McAllister pain he could not hide. As his gun was blown away, he looked down with dismay at his arm hanging useless by his side. He says, "Dwyer, I'm done. Hand me up your gun. Let's see what a spring you can make." As he opened the door, he gave one loud roar, "I die for my country's sake." The volley rang out and Dwyer sprang forth. Poor Sam received the fire. Oh, generous and brave McAllister gave up his life for Michael Dwyer. Well, before they could reload, he was halfway down the road with a kilted Scotsman snapping at his heels. The troopers held their fire till they saw what might transpire, and they watched as Dwyer tripped him in the field. Running like a mountain goat, no trousers, no coat, his bare feet were bleeding to be sure. As he crossed the black banks, he offered hearty thanks and got safely to a cave in Glenmalure. We lost 3 men that day, our captain got away, and the others surrendered on the spot. 3 of them, alas, were hanged in bolting glass, the others went before the firing squad. Dwyer fought the law 5 years, maybe more, till at last to Dublin he did go. And from there he set sail, bound for New South Wales, far from the county Wicklow.
In a town on the sea by the castle Duneen, the fairest of all was the maiden Eileen. The bloom on her cheek was as fresh as the dew, and her heart to a young fisher laddie was true. At morn he would sail with the sun and the tide, at eve would return to his promised young bride. And there on the shore she could hear it so plain, his voice in the wind, singing soft this refrain. Eileen, my Eileen, oh, wait for me, wait, Eileen. They were to be wed on a Sunday in May, and faith 'twas a joy to see Eileen so gay. The morning before he set sail with the tide, but he never returned to his promised young bride. No, no, nevermore was her heart light and warm. Her lover, he died, yes, he died in a storm. But down by the shore she could still hear so plain his voice in the wind, singing soft this refrain. Eileen, my Eileen, oh, wait for me, wait, Eileen. They say that her heart, it was broken in two, the lovely Eileen, oh, so young and so true. And down by the shore, they who loved her the best, by the rock where she waited, they laid her to rest. Oh, many the years that have passed since that day, but maidens who wait for their lovers there say that still on the shore they can hear it so plain, his ghost in the wind, singing soft this refrain. Eileen, my Eileen, oh, wait for me, wait, Eileen.
That was Bing Crosby.
Oh, he's always got that voice that you can never, never forget.
Eileen, the name of the tune, from his, I think it's his greatest hits albums. He has a couple of them. And before that, we heard from Andy Irvin, one of our favorites on this show, with Michael Dwyer's Escape, and the name of that album is Awakening. And Martin Hayes, who plays often with Andy Irvin, now that I think of it, with his reels, The Whistler from Rosslea and Connor Dunn's reel. So we got something lined up for us.
We
now,
do.
Farmer.
We're going to listen to The Rare Old Times by the Flogging Molly.
Ah.
Based on songs and stories, heroes of renown, are the passing tales and glories that once was Dublin town. The hallowed halls and houses, the haunting children's rhymes, that once was part of Dublin in the rare old times. Ring a rosy, Sean Dempsey, as Dublin as can be. Born hard and late in Pimlico, in a house that ceased to be. By trade I was a cooper, lost out to redundancy. Like my house I fell to progress, my trade's a memory. I caught a peg indignant, as pretty as you please. A rogue and child of Mary, from the
For your rebel heart you must depart. I'll put all the stars out there for to dress your lovely hair, and the moon will be the host of the air. And I'll sing a rebel song for you. All the rebel songs for you. I'll sing loud, I'll sing them proud, sing them long and sing them strong, all night long, till all the women are free, just like you and me, my love. Like a pin in your head, the dark sings softly to the
What a great voice on that young lady. Karen Casey, the name of the album is Hieroglyphs Tell the Tale.
Hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyphs. You didn't know they were Irish, did you?
No, I did not.
There's a reason for that, because they're not. But the name of the song
Did we
is
live in caves back then?
Down in the Glen. Actually, the Irish writing in the alphabet that they used had 22 letters, and it could only be done on a corner. So they would put up posts, square posts, and the marking would be on the left side of that corner or on the right side of that corner or in whatever direction. And those are referred to as glyphs. That's a piece of useless information that no one else needed to know. But anyway,
Well, now I.
now you know it. So you can tell other people, too. So before Karen Casey, we heard from Colin McAnamere with The Legend of Oisin, Lee Oisin, and you started us off, Farmer.
I did. We started out with The Flogging Molly and The Rare Old Times, and that was off the album Drunken Lullabies.
Drunken Lullaby is a great album.
Yes, it is.
In the news from Ireland, there has been a huge interest in Inishmean's rent-free initiative. More than 1,300 applications have been made to live rent-free on the Inishmean island for 9 months. Tomorrow is the closing date for people to apply to live on Inishmean. The initiative, announced in mid-July by the community development organization Cóteach Forbartha Inishmean, has had more than 1,300 applications. The group plans to shortlist a number of families for interview before picking one they feel would integrate well into the Irish-speaking community. Chairwoman of the Cóteach Forbartha Inishmean, Mairead Nafarta, said the initiative is primarily aimed at increasing the number of children attending schools on the island, as the family will stay for the academic year from this September till June of next year. Speaking on RTE's Morning Ireland, she said, quote, "There is no immediate campaign or panic regarding allocation, but I suppose the idea is to provide healthy school environments and to keep numbers healthy in our school." The islands, these are the islands in Galway Bay, and they want to make sure that the population stays there, and so they're providing them with some rent-free staying there for 9 months. So that's
9
a good
months
idea.
and schooling.
And schooling. So we're going to hear from you next, Farmer?
We are. We're going to hear the High Kings.
Over the hills, my bonny Irish lass, come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow, and I'll be your true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley. water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any.
'Twas down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed, when the moon and the stars, they were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she swore she'd be my love forever.
Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. It's not for the parting that my sister pains, it's not for the grief of my mother, it's all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, fair is the lily of the valley, clear is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any.
My heart is spilling over, crashing on the ground. I can't see what's around me, but soon I'll come around. My faith is in the bounds of a million tiny words, so I return to silence. And if I see a sign in the sky tonight, no one's gonna tell me it's a trick of the light. May never come, but I'm willing to wait. What can I say? I'm a man of the faith, and there's an ocean in my body, and there's a river in my soul, and I'm crying. It's time that I let go of things I can't control. This path that I've taken is the only one I know. Well, I've come so far to get here, and I've got so far to go, so I'll take what I can get in matters of the soul. And if I see a sign in the sky tonight, no one's gonna tell me it's a trick of the light. May never come, but I'm willing to wait. What can I say? I'm a man of the faith, and there's an ocean in my body, and there's a river in my soul, and I'm crying. And the other door, and we carry the sun.
I've the face of a stranger with the smile of the rover. I'll take a glass of down Kinvara and a jug at Uachtaráin. Down the great donkey roads through the hills of Connemara to my dark Spanish handsome love way down in Galway town, where Jimmy, he's me love, he's me pride, he's me darling. Jimmy leaves me wander till the ends of the world. Jimmy brings me love, gives me hope and sets me dreaming. And when the leaves are turning, in his arms I'll settle down in Galway town. The spring brings the swallow, fresh land of the rover, where the blushing summer roses shed their petals to the glen, and the long breathless evenings where the loneliness is heaven makes the dreaming come so easy on the road to Galway town, where Jimmy is me love, he's me pride, he's me darling. Jimmy leaves me wander to the ends of the world. Jimmy brings me love, gives me hope and sets me dreaming. And when the leaves are turning, in his arms I'll settle down in Galway town. The curlew are calling, the shy form is prancing, all the ferns on them bulbing by the thousand gentle eyes, and the creatures of Erin sing their own sweet songs of pleasure as the rover goes whistling down the road to Galway town, where Jimmy, he's me love, he's me pride, he's me darling. Jimmy leaves me wander to the ends of the world. Jimmy brings me love, gives me hope and sets me dreaming. When the leaves are turning, in his arms I'll settle down in Galway town, where he's me love, he's me pride, he's me darling. Jimmy leaves me wander to the ends of the world. Jimmy brings me love, gives me hope and sets me dreaming. And when the leaves are turning, in his arms I'll settle down in Galway town.
That was Cherish the Ladies, a great favorite in the Irish music scene. Named their album New Day Dawning, and the name of the song was The Galway Rover. And before that, we heard from The Villagers, a nice Dublin band. Their song Real Go-Getter comes from their album The Art of Pretending to Swim. And what did you play for us, Farmer?
We played the High Kings, and that was off their Memory Lane album, and it was Red is the Rose.
Ah, okay. And this day in Irish history, the Wyndham Land Act was passed. On August 14th, 1903.
1903.
The Wyndham Land Act was passed, creating generous incentives for landlords to sell to their tenants. John Redmond, the leader of the Irish Parliamentary Party, serving in London, described it as, quote, the most substantial victory gained for centuries by the Irish race for the reconquest of the soil of Ireland by the people. If you recall, there had been a movement in Ireland for the peasants and for the tenant farmers to buy the land back from the landlords who had, in some historical accounts, stolen the land from them in various invasions. So this was really, I think there was another act in 1911, but this is really the ultimate solution to the land situation in Ireland, where tenants were offered money to buy their land back from the tenants and to make it, from the landlords, and to make it worthwhile for the landlords to do that. And following this, there was a great migration of English landlords out of Ireland and back to England after they sold the land back to the peasants. But we're going to hear something from you, Farmer?
Yes, we are. We're going to hear the Pogues.
One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless. An old man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow, and on the jukebox Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how'd you bloody know? In blood and death, 'neath a screaming sky, I lay down on the ground, and the arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed, then cursed, and prayed, then bled some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that was looking at me. But when we got back, labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. And a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him. While Ray and Philomena sang of my elusive dreams, I saw the streams, the rolling hills where his brown eyes were waiting, and I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. out in Carysford, I was working in the bank. 2 paychecks every Friday and a Morris Minor out in the back. But I was mad for jigs and reels, drinking dirty big pints of stout. When the Bank of Ireland gave me the boot, they said, don't let the door hit your arse on the way out. Diddly 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 dee, I was born to play the funky Keeley. Over the seas far away, off to America. Diddly 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 dee, where the wild wild women are waiting for me. You can be Friday whenever you see me there on your MTV. I love you, I'm Kushla, but how could I be without me? Honky funky Kaylee. Started to bawl when I told her about me divorce in the bank. She said I got news of me on a store. I'm 2 months late, it's not with the rent. She said I'd have to be telling her dad, so we drove the Morris Minor to Cork. The outfella said you got 2 choices, castration or a one-way ticket to New York. Alrighty, what can I do, girl? Diddly 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 dee, I was born to play the funky Kaylee. Over the seas far away, off to America. Diddly 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 dee, where the wild wild women are waiting for me. Making me Friday whenever you see me there on your MTV. I love you, I'm Kushla, but how could I be without me? Honky funky Kaylee. So here I am up in Bainbridge Avenue, still in one piece, but glad I'm alive. Drinking dirty big glasses of porter, playing me cheats and me reels and me schlights. Thinking of Friday whenever I'm sober, which isn't too often, I have to confess. Take good care of the Morris Minor, bad luck to your da, and give the baby a great big kiss from his daddy in the Bronx. Fiddly diddly diddly dee, I was born to play the funky Kaylee. Over the seas and far away, off to America. Fiddly diddly diddly dee, where the wild wild women are waiting for me. Think of me Friday whenever you see me there on your MTV. I love you, I'm Kushla, but how could I be without me? Honky funky Kaylee. Oh, Friday, I'm still crazy about you, girl. Does the baby look like me, Friday? Has he got red hair and glasses? Oh, Friday, Southern Morris Minor, come on out to America, girl. The pubs never close over here. I got a palace up on Bainbridge Avenue. I got the biggest bed in the world, girl. Oh, we can stay in it and make babies forever. Oh, Friday. The program. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, about 2 hours of pushing broom, buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. 3rd boxcar midnight train, a destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes, I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means a king of the road. I know every engineer and every trade, and all of the children and all of their names, and every
it ain't locked when no one's around to sing. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, and no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buzzing, an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buzzing, an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road.
That song was by Dencha. There was some reels, the Cocky Reels to be exact. It's from Green Linnet. Before that, you heard Daniel O'Donnell with King of the Road, a song we all know. And before that, Black 47 played us Funky Kaylee, and you, Farmer, had something in there.
I had a pair of brown eyes by the Pogues.
And this is Kevin Cahill and Farmer Hughes signing off for another week. Please listen to our show again next week, and please listen to all the locally produced programming here at 89.7 WTBR Pittsfield Community Radio.
And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into our show. And again, please listen to us again next week. And everybody have a great, great week. Be kind, be true, and keep them Irish eyes a-smiling.